You need to have conversations to be able to still be a mum and raise your family and still go to work. But yet, literally not one of them had a child. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just kind of filming a day in the life of, although it's already midday, I'm going to a conversation with ELLE event today in London, in I think it's Broadwick Street, so it's in the Hearst building. I'm just getting ready to do my makeup now. As you can see, I've got terrible bags because Allegra's been really ill. She's had a horrible night's sleep last night. I had to take her to the doctors this morning because she's been coughing and really struggling with her breathing. Her chest is wheezing. It's just horrible. So I'm going to attempt to cover these bags up. I'm going to put on my face and then I'm going to come and talk to you guys about my day and what we're going to get up to, and just kind of do my first day in the life of vlog because I haven't done one before. I know that vloggers usually talk through their makeup look, but I don't know if I've got the right equipment to do that just yet. I can't really show you things. Sorry, that's probably really loud in camera. I can't really show you things close up because I don't have a stand, I don't have the right camera. But I'm just quickly, I'll show you, I'm just quickly highlighting my face. So I'm going in with this Fit Me Maybelline concealer. It's obviously a shade that's a lot brighter than me because I just use it to kind of highlight. So I'm just putting this at the bottom of my cheek here, just to kind of add a bit of definition to my jawline. I'm like, I love makeup, but I'm not a makeup pro at all. Like, I don't even pretend to be. I don't have the right brushes. I don't have, I haven't topped up my makeup collection basically since I've been on maternity leave. That's over a year now. So I literally can make do with what I've got. I do definitely notice the difference between drugstore makeup and more kind of like high-end makeup, because at the minute my MAC, I've been using MAC Studio, what is it? Studio Fix, and I just found the coverage too full. Like, I like to have a bit of, I do like to see a bit of my skin. I do like to kind of have a natural glow, and that Studio Fix just covered my skin too much. I didn't really enjoy it much, so I changed to, I think I then went to the Mineralize foundation, and then I thought I'd try. Everybody always talks to me about this True Match L'Oreal foundation, so that's what I'm using now. I don't feel that it really lasts. Like, as the day goes on, I definitely see that it disappears. I don't have the same kind of made up look that I had when I initially applied it, and I feel like it disappears quite quickly actually. So, and I do think the shade that I've got, which is Cappuccino, it's too orangey for my face, so it's not like my favourite foundation, but because I do so much on top of my foundation anyway, like I contour and I highlight and I do all that, I've really been liking doing it is mixing my MAC, I think it's a mineralised concealer, with the Pro Concealer, the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm mixing those two together because my MAC concealer is quite dark. It's quite orangey again. I don't know why the girl in MAC gave me this really, this concealer is actually darker than my skin colour. So how is that a concealer? I don't know. Pro Longwear Concealer, and it's in a shade NW45. Mixing these two together actually makes a really nice base. Again, it is obviously massively full coverage because they're both concealers, but the shade when they're mixed together is absolutely perfect for my skin. The lighting here is actually terrible to do makeup. I always think I look amazing, and then I step out and look at my mirror in the hall and I look completely different. I've got like unblended makeup everywhere. That's one thing. I used to be terrible at blending my makeup. So many pictures of me from when I first started like contouring and stuff, and there's like a massive like white mark somewhere and then like a dark shade across my chin. Oh god, it was terrible. But I still don't even spend that much time blending now actually, but I am a bit more conscious of it than I used to be. I just started a Pilates class last week, which is Pilates is what I've really been needing to do because my stomach is still so big. Like, obviously I had Allegra 8 months ago. My stomach is still, I saw a like side profile, a profile of myself in a video, And I was like, oh my God, that stomach is still huge. So I did a Pilates class last week. Literally the next day, oh my God, my abs. Obviously I've had a bit of a cold, so I've been sneezing and coughing. Oh my God, my abs were literally like on fire. They were burning like hell. And I was like, I haven't actually felt my abs in God knows how long. Before I got pregnant, I was really into cycle. I think that's probably the last time I felt any pain in my abs from working out. Obviously I had many other pains from pregnancy, but I'm really excited to do that class again, because I was like, oh, you know, that shows that, you know, that's what I need to be doing. That's what I need to be doing to get my stomach snatched again, as they call it. But Allegra was ill today, and I just was like, I need to take her to the doctors. So I missed my class, and that is, you know, the story of being a mum, is that you don't come first anymore. So, you know, as much as I really want my body back and I want to be back into all the lovely clothes in Zara, the reality of it all is that I don't come first anymore. Which is kind of a good excuse to be fat, isn't it, really? But, I don't know, the pressure is real. Right. That's it, I'm done. Done. So now, I just got to decide a lip colour. So this is the L'Oreal matte lip paint in Nude on Fleek. And what I do is I put this, this is Maybelline Colour Drama Intense Velvet Lip Pencil. I don't know what colour it is, but it's quite pink. I just literally put that on the base of my lip, because I find that this matte lip paint is too orange. Again, with my hair, it's super simple. I just wet it first with a water bottle spray. See, like you can see the curls almost back already. What I hate to do is use mousse. I do not. Just gunks up your hair, it's horrible. I'll quickly add in this shine serum from Aussie hair brand. This is just to not have too many flyaways. I just spray this Miracle Hair, it's a leave-in conditioner, again by the Aussie brand. And then eventually, this should all dry with quite a good curl. Right, that's it. That's me done. I need to blow my nose now, which is so annoying. I've actually needed to blow my nose since this morning. So yes, that is the look. We're now on the train en route to the Hearst building. So my sister sitting next to me, she's not very comfortable in front of the camera. Neither am I, to be honest, so we'll just keep this bit short, but I'll see you when we're at the Hearst buildings. Hey guys, so I've just got back in from the ELLE Conversation. I think it was called The Future of Us or something like that. It was actually really good. I'm going to sit down and talk to you more about it in a minute. So yeah, we've just picked up Allegra from my mum and dad's house. The house is obviously in a disarray because we've obviously been out all day, so we've got all of those bottles and that dirty sink to clean. However, I'm just going to quickly just tell you a bit about how my day was, or my afternoon, and show you my outfit quickly. I'll just show you in this room here. So this is what I wore. It is my oversized Zara coat, which I actually think can make me look a little bit massive. And then just this black shirt from H&M, belt from Dolce & Gabbana, these kick flare jeans from Topshop, I can't remember what they're called, And then these Mojito Topshop boots, which are basically my go-to boots at the moment. And then I carried my Dolce & Gabbana Miss Sicily bag, and then this is the goodie bag that I got from ELLE. So let's have a look through this to see what we've got. Okay, so I am back. So, sorry. That looks terrible. I don't know if I told you where my jewellery's from actually. So my earrings from ASOS. This is a little chokery thing from Primark. And as per usual, my Dolce & Gabbana jewellery. And I've got like a Dolce & Gabbana bangle on as well as my usual everyday jewellery. So, about today. So I actually have come back feeling so inspired. I mean, firstly, I haven't been into London apart from like I go to dinner or whatever, but I haven't been out in London and been like productive and really felt inspired and stuff in ages. So it felt really good, and it felt really good to be spoken to by like amazing women that are like making amazing changes and have like really, you know, have a kind of a mindset that you can really kind of relate to and feel like massively inspired by. It's different from, I mean, obviously I love social media and I love all the content that I can consume through social media, but it's different when you're relating to more than just a picture and a visual and something that's sometimes a little bit vacuous and superficial. Like, these are people's minds. Like, you know, I really kind of appreciated, you know, their way of thinking. Like, June Sarpong was there. I remember June Sarpong when she was a Channel 4, was it T4 she used to do? Or anyway, Channel 4 T4 presenter. And now, like, meeting her, like, she said she's 40, she's just written a book, which, if you don't know about me, I'm from a writing background. I love to write. Like, writing is my goal in life. Like, eventually I really want to be able to put myself on a platform where I can eventually publish a book, where people like really are interested in hearing what I have to say and are invested enough in me to literally want to publish a book written by me. So so it was amazing to hear what June had to say. And then there was like 3 Hannahs on the panel. I can't remember all of their names. It was like Hannah Betts and 2 other Hannahs. I can't remember. I might have to find that out for you. I'll link that down below when I find out who the others were. One of them worked for ELLE. She was an editor at ELLE. And then the other one was a journalist who she was really, really interesting. Her thoughts were amazing. And it was all about basically how women are in this what they called it, the flat age society. So where, you know, the 60-year-old and the 20-year-old are almost kind of, their minds and their outset is like almost can be exactly the same now. With technology and stuff like that, we are able to kind of interact on almost a neutral ground. Like, it's not about how old you are, it's about how connected you are, how old you feel. It's about identifying with who you feel like you are mentally, as opposed to what your age is on your passport or your birth certificate or whatever. So in some respects I felt like I could really relate to that, not because I'm old, but because I feel like, you know, I'm a mum and I don't want that to define me as where I can go now in my life. Like, I don't want that to limit me. I feel like it does limit me. I feel like I'm keep being told, oh, you know, when I'm talking to kind of recruitment agents and stuff, or I'm talking to hiring managers, they're like, don't say you have kids. Like, my family keeps saying, don't say you have a child, don't say you have a child. And I'm like, well, why not? Why should I be any less employable because I have a child, because I'm a mum? Like, you know, my CV, without having to toot my own horn, blow my own trumpet or whatever it is, you know, I've got an amazing CV. I've worked my arse off. I don't think that just because I'm a mum, or anyone, I don't think that just because they become a mother, that should mean that they all of a sudden don't want to exist in the workplace anymore. They don't want to contribute, that their mind is still not active, that your mind doesn't just die just because you have a child. You're still completely relevant. And this is kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like really boxed in. And so speaking to these women was kind of like, okay, there's still so much out there. There's still opportunity. I can still have a really respectable job and still be a mum and even try and work part-time. But of course, again, the same thing is this still a pipe dream? Because these 4 women that sat on this panel were all massively successful, but can you believe that not one of them had a child? So it's almost like they was here preaching about, you know, going to work, changing the workplace. We're working in a male society. We're working in a place that has been designed by men. And women just kind of have to fit in and this and that. And, you know, you need to have conversations to be able to still be a mum and raise your family and still go to work. But yet, literally not one of them had a child. So that was a little bit discouraging, actually. But otherwise, as you can see, I've come back feeling massively inspired. I'm not here to rant on about all of this. I'm just kind of here just to round up the day, because I said I was going to do a daily vlog. I didn't film much while I was out because firstly I feel really uncomfortable still filming out in public, and also because once I was in the conversation it just wasn't really a place to film, because it was obviously a panel and everyone was speaking, and it wasn't kind of, I didn't think it would have been appropriate to film. I will just show you quickly what I got in my ELLE goodie bag. I'm excited because I can see a primer in there, and I have needed a primer for the longest time. I've never even used a primer before, can you believe it? That is, who is this by? Emma Hardy, I don't know her. But yeah, Protect and Prime SPF 30. So I will definitely be using this because I've never used a primer. I probably should. It probably make my makeup look 10 times better. So I got that. I got a coconut water, which Vita coconut water I got, but I gave that to my mum because I literally hate coconut water. It tastes like fart. And then I got this is another little kind of coconut oil. And this is good because I use this in Allegra's hair, so that's fine. Sorry, could you see that? And a notepad. Yeah. And what I'm mostly excited about is the December edition of ELLE. I'm excited to have the time to read this. Who knows if I will, because I've still got another ELLE edition down here that I've not read yet, and Allegra's basically ripped it to pieces. It's the one with Rihanna on the cover. God, my hair's just got such a good curl in it. It got wet in the rain, and it suddenly just picked up this really good wave. I'm not mad at that at all. So yeah, I suppose I'm going to go and get ready for bed now, prepare Allegra's nighttime bottles, and pack her nursery bag. I am not sure if I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow because I just feel like there's so much work that I want to do. Like there's so many things that I want to get done, like editing and some writing for my blog. I will officially share my blog with you. It's kind of still in the process of there's literally no content on there at the minute, so it's not particularly active. But eventually, once I've got some content on my new blog, I will also share with you my old blog if you haven't already found it, just so you can kind of see a bit more about me from before I was a mum. So me always out on the town, drinking, dancing, shopping, spending shitloads of money, being crazy, because that's who I was before, and still who I am now, but obviously without the luxury of time. But I'm going to go to bed now. I think I'm going to end this blog here, this vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe. I'm trying to get used to this YouTube thing. As you know, this is like my second or third video. It depends how I publish, what order I publish them in. But I'm very new to YouTube. So far I am really enjoying making these videos, and I would like to continue. I'm going to be posting on motherhood, fashion, lifestyle, interior design, and probably a little bit about inspiration, because it's always been something that has been quite important to me, being someone who is quite creative. I think you always need to stay inspired. I used to have on my old blog a whole section on inspiration, and I think that that's something that I'm going to keep going forward, because it's something that is really important to me, and it probably be important to my audience if you are like-minded and you want, you know, to remain creative and keep your mind fresh, and you just need to keep going sometimes. I find that useful, so you might find that useful as well. I am once again waffling, so I will sign this out here, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.